Oh dear.
Hey everybody, I don't know where Caster is, so we're playing Total War Warhammer 2. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play the worst faction in the game! Let's go! We are playing SFO Grimhammer, which is a mod. So, that makes it a little bit better. But, Bagel, what do you know about this game?
I know Skavens have. Oh, hey, Caster.
Hello.
Oh, there she is! Okay, so we just started streaming because I didn't know where you were. We're doing Total War Warhammer 2.
Okay, cool. I was having a conversation with Erica because conversations need to happen in a relationship.
Yes. Without conversation, is it really a relationship? The answer is no.
There can be no violent arguments if there are no conversations.
Speaking of violent arguments, Caster, what do you know about this game?
Nothing!
Bagel, what do you know about this game?
Bagel is glad that you asked because you have factions like the Sea Barnacle Pirates and the Happy Rat People who make mutant hell pit monsters. And you have the silly Orky Warkies who go around yelling "Warg" really happily.
Yes.
And then you have the Empire, and then you have my favorite people, the Skeleton Legions.
Yes, my three favorite factions. The Ratty Boys, the Green Skins, and the Wood Elves. All of which, coincidentally, have green portraits.
Is that
But
confusing at all?
The rats are plague bearers.
But today we're doing something interesting. We're playing a modded version of Total War Warhammer 2 called SFO, which is an overhaul. Simply fun overhaul. And I don't know what it does to the beastmen. Maybe it makes the worst faction in the game actually viable. Probably not. Let's just jump right into it.
After you talking a lot of shit about Bagel's boys.
Because they're bad. There's a reason people have been
them.
clamoring for the update that's coming a month from now. And honestly, I'm excited because this hero that's coming is a minotaur that literally just eats demons for breakfast. It's great.
Violence.
Violence.
It's the ultimate authority from which all other authority is derived.
So we're playing this Kazark One-Eye, which is big boy hit hard.
Did you see it? Mm-hmm. Damn. Big boy hit hard. That's hitting hard is good.
Yeah, big boy hit hard.
But will he fall hard?
Probably. These men aren't very good.
Tufty, you just don't know how to play.
Greeting in your tongue, my bestial.
I'm calling you out, Tufty.
Wait, is there anyone watching the chat?
I don't know. Bagel, is anyone in chat?
I don't even think you posted it, did you?
Oh shit! That's right. I forgot to post the link. Oh no. Oh god.
No wonder no one's here.
It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire.
This is all good. I'm comfortable.
All good. All wonderful.
This reminds me of
chat on my phone. That way I can watch the stream and I can watch the chat.
Oh, Comrade Bagel Muffin says yellow without the W because he is an illiterate piece of shite.
Hello, Bagel.
Yeah, that Bagel Muffin, he just does not know how to spell whatsoever.
That Bagel guy, what's up with him?
Oh, yes. I love it. No, they had a really good soundtrack, kind of, sort of. Not the worst.
There we go. Now I can watch, not top chat, I want live chat. There we go. Alright, now I may witness anyone who may enter.
What does top chat do?
It's what YouTube assumes are the best posts.
which is hysterical.
Best posts.
Because they might have opinions on top of these opinions about equal opportunity for children.
I have many opinions on equal opportunity for children, and that equal opportunity is that they all need to be chucked first into a fire.
See,
Oh boy.
Bagel thought you were gonna say ball pit, but fire seems more.
Ball pits being a breeding ground for disease also work, but it will be a much less slow and efficient death.
There's nothing like chucking toddlers onto a pyre and then setting it afire.
Oh, we're going to hell. So,
hey, Bagel had nothing to do with this.
Beastmen prophecy. Grey Shaman's dream about the future of the herds, shrouded in mist with smell of fresh blood. Choice must be made to follow the prophecy. Do we go with leaders that make basically it buffs our leaders and characters and makes them hit harder? Do we want our armies to hit harder and our leaders to hit be slightly worse? Do we want to buff our civilization, or do we want to just go shiggy diggy with it?
Okay, I've seen heroes in this game just one-shot entire armies, so maybe get strong leaders.
Okay. Actually, that works well, 'cause I have an idea.
Tufty has brain powers activated.
Brain powers activated.
Brain powers. Aren't you talking about these guns?
With his left hemisphere, Tufty forms a battle plan. With his right hemisphere, he calls the elves ugly with their garish dresses.
True. So beastmen don't have very good towns, because they're a faction built on destruction, and in the base game they can't settle towns.
As it should be.
As it should be. However, it does make things very tricky as an only horde faction that is, in terms of gameplay, low functioning, shall we say.
Fight me, Tufty.
They are a low functioning faction, and I'm excited for the buff.
I mean, you can't buff Genghis or Attila the Hun. That's how you have to play them. You have to just target towns and sack them.
But the thing is like the Huns still settled places and.
Oh boy, we got our first battle.
They're just gonna have the most intense staring contest.
Give them a hug.
Let's just give him a second. Who blinks first? We'll never know because he's wearing a helmet.
His eyes are always closed.
His eyes are always closed. If your eyes are always closed, you can never blink. So
damn.
We are at a slight disadvantage, but we also have Hazard who's very tanky, and now has Frenzy because of what we took. That basically just buffs him until he's below 50 leadership, and he has 90 leadership, so that's pretty hard to get him down to there. Oh, I didn't realize he has lethal poison. Heals damage over time. Oh dear god. Alright.
Oh, he's a dot bot.
He's a dot bot.
The Skaven adore him.
So, quick rundown. These guys, the first 5 units that we have that aren't our main guy, are basically our front line. Then we have an archer, then we have a minotaur. Minotaur basically cavalry. These first two are better infantry. This is what we start with. But the gore herds, the first two, and the minotaurs, we can't replenish yet, so we have to make sure that they don't die. If they die, it's very bad for us. And,
Oh boy.
fortunately, our faction, I'm not sure if this is SFO or otherwise, we get Strider and Vanguard. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to set up on this hill, in this forest, where they can't see us. And then we're going to charge out, all sneaky deaky like, and hit them in their flank. Uh-oh. Minotaurs have to stay back here in this forest. Or... Ooh. Should we have the Minotaurs as bait?
Minotaurs is not bait. They are powerhouse of beating down.
Alright, so...
I mean, freaking how disposable are they?
Not very, because we need them to be alive. We will not get these boys for a long time.
Then it might be better to use something else as bait. Can you use one singular Minotaur as bait?
No, unfortunately, well, technically you can later on, but that's when we get into heroes. So heroes are like the lords, like Kazrak One-Eye, leader of the army, but they're not the leader of the army, and they're slightly worse.
They're general.
Yeah, they're like mini lords, single unit entities usually that hit really hard, have decent health, but since they're a single entity, they can get surrounded fairly easily.
And they proceed to kill everyone who is dumb enough to do so.
Okay, so Caster, explain this a little bit further because you've never played one of these games.
Nope.
In this
The
game,
closest thing.
You want to hit them forward, like the front of the front. That's where you want your enemy. And you want to get around so you're not in their front. You're hitting from like the sides and the back and stuff like that. Because this game augments your stats, like your melee attack, melee defense, etc., based on where you are relative to the positioning, like where you're.
So it's basically if you're flanking, it's good. If you're the one being flanked, it's bad.
Yes, exactly.
And Regard Fire is beautiful because it crushes their morale.
Yes, fire is amazing, but I don't think we have that as an option.
No, I mean like when you fire arrows into their rear.
So we're also using the woods as cover because the trees actually will block arrows.
Which is nice.
And if we sit in here, they can't take advantage of their crossbowmen, which is very good. And it looks like he's sending out his cavalry way out there. So we're just gonna let him.
Be careful though, they might come around and just start hitting you on the sides.
That's why we have our spearmen on the sides.
Oh no, they're sending up their spear pointy boys.
I'm sending in Kazrak just to distract a little. Oh wait, no, stop. Go back. Okay, good. They haven't been spotted yet, thank God. So, move these guys up. Move all of these back a little bit. Because I want them to poke and have them charge. Because right now they're all coming at me single file, which is nice.
That's how you know.
Not optimal, but nice. Wait, what are you doing? What? You're not on melee only. What are you doing? Azrak is in the house. Now we'll send these guys up. Send these guys up. Why are archers not? There they go. Now they're firing into the backs of these spearmen, which is great.
Break their will. Fight, Tufty. Break them.
I'm planning on it.
Violence.
It's not violence. It's mutual. No, it's violence.
Yeah, the closest thing I've ever done to anything like this was play Age of Empires.
Ooh, that's fun. So we're not getting the full advantage of our cover, but our archers are safe, and that's pretty good. Not the best, but pretty good.
StarCraft too.
Where did the Sea Boys go?
The Minotaurs? They're right here.
No. The enemy cavalry.
Oh, they're right here. Ooh, this is a suboptimal situation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We might die here.
There's a lot of arrows.
There are a lot of arrows. Now we're just gonna... We're gonna take care of that.
They do run out, don't they?
Yes. However, we're going to run out before they run out.
That's okay.
So we're going to send in our Minotaurs to just start cycle charging, which is basically just having them pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out. This flanks secure. Send these guys forward, around, punch in.
Dear, one of your spearmen broke.
Yes, but that's okay, because they're chaff.
And like chaff before the wind, they are blown away.
I don't think that's a saying, but hey, it works.
Tickle the paws. Tickle the butt.
Now we're sending in Khazra. Let's give our units a little bit of a buff.
Okay, never mind. I was seeing their units as red. I thought you were red. Okay, never mind. Your guys are doing good then.
Most of them.
Is that a cry?
A little bit.
You okay, Tufty?
No.
What happened?
This is not a good situation to be in.
Oh.
Also, because it's a stream, I can't save scum. Because if I save scum on stream, then I'm basically just calling myself a little bitch.
Basically.
Yeah.
With that, Beggar does it all the time.
I mean, you're like playing nightmare mode right now, Tufty.
If I was playing Legendary, this would have been over much sooner.
Worst way. Because the game cheats like fuck on Legendary.
It does.
Also,
Alright,
Bagel,
leader's
that's
broken, their morale is crumbling. I think we might have just barely scraped by. Oh boy, I hope they just routed and we didn't lose that unit.
You kicked their butt, Tufty.
That's being a bit generous.
You lightly papped their ass, and they got uncomfortable, so they left.
Yes. Now Khazra Gunai is about to do it to this enemy lord.
If you can kill them before
Sack
they
him
get
on
away,
the butt.
it will be glorious.
A nice
Oh,
little tap on the ass.
look at him zoom. Khazrak has got this.
Come on, kill him.
Look at him go. Actually, I'm just gonna turn it on 4-speed.
It looks like a man running away from a bee.
There we go.
How's his health looking? The enemy lord. Can you kill him before he gets away?
Oh, the enemy lord is dead. I just got him.
Oh, then who's this guy?
Okay.
Oh, I'm watching it a little bit delayed. Never mind then.
Oh. Because you're keeping an eye on chat?
Sure.
So the good news is we didn't have any unit wipes, which is good. Especially for these guys, which I was a bit irresponsible with. But hey, you learn! This unit of spearmen did some work, though.
Don't forget, you do get them up to like they have like private you can get them multiple tiers, right? So eventually they can get up to even stronger battle hardened units, correct?
Yes, units get experience by doing battles, over time from training from heroes, and so on. So what we're going to do is, we don't need weapon strength, we don't need favor right now. We're just gonna get some unit punishment. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna smack them on the butt next turn.
Whip smack.
Butt smacking. That's smacking good.
To your cause, allowing your followers time to lick their wounds.
Okay, so the technology's research, so we can...
Dark gods.
Ooh. We want more income from raiding. But that
And
is
how do you
pretty...
get most of your income?
Yeah, but it is pretty pricey. Consider this is SFO, so the tech trees have changed considerably.
The Beast is his best voice. This is what inspired Dames of Astoria, I'm sure.
No.
Yes, 100%.
Burly beastmen running around the world.
You know what? Casualty replenishment rate is pretty high. Then I'm just gonna pop this guy over the mountains. Then we're just gonna...
Here, does Feed Their Fear give you bonus against enemy leadership and morale?
Where?
Break them faster?
So,
on your tech tree.
Feed Their Fear gives research rate plus 10%, because in contrast to... So, we got two options right now, because these deal with Dark Favor, which we'll get into later, because it's a currency that you gain over time. You don't have enough to do anything with. So, we have these tech trees on the right, which, aside from the last one, all give us minus 10 research rate, so it slows down our research. But these ones give a bonus to research. So you kind of have to balance between these trees and these trees.
Fair enough.
Probably going to rush
Wouldn't it be
for...
good?
What?
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know how this game works, but usually,
no,
wouldn't you want to get your research as high as possible, as early as possible?
Most of the time... Wait, Bagel, are you leaving?
Yeah, Bagel done poofed.
Oh, okay. A Bagel. So, in most cases, yes, you would. However, there's this number right here. That's how much money we spend. And we also need money for other things, like upgrading our hordes, because excuse me, hordes function kind of like moving cities. You can recruit from them, and you can like build buildings and stuff to recruit from, and also gain buffs. So we need to balance how much money we're getting, as well as our research rate.
Okay.
So currently we do have 14k, so we could invest into this and then get more rating income. So that wouldn't be the worst idea. Because right now we're in a pretty good position to just spank them on the butt.
Give some good ass taps.
Yeah. And if we lose this battle right here, we can always just go back and cancel that before the turn is over.
Okay.
Go and bank him!
They're gonna have a staring contest.
Yes. Because this guy got promoted to the general. So when your general dies, it's basically like, okay, well, he's dead. We need to put another guy on there, because without a commander or lord, your army can't exist. That's just how the game exists on the map. So what they did is when your lord dies, you can recruit a new one. And replace him immediately.
I see, I see.
And
He does have a pretty interesting mustache.
he does. That is a big handlebar. I'm sure Moon would be jealous. And that magnificent beard. I almost quick saved instinctively, but no, we're not doing that. So, I'm gonna jump into this. This area is pretty hilly, so we might have some advantage if we get up on top with our Vanguard deployment. But then
You gotta
again,
have the high ground.
yes, high ground is very important. It does give bonuses to melee attack, I believe. It's either melee attack or weapon strength. There's a lot of like buffs and debuffs that go on like behind the scenes that the player is never going to be able to look at, save for if you have like specific scripts running that show you all the math that's going on. We don't have that.
We are not that level of nerd.
Also,
Or not that level of sweaty.
Well, it's also because I've been playing this for like at least a couple of years, so I have some idea of what's going on. I can make reasonable assumptions. Honestly, last battle I probably should have put Kazrak Wanai into battle with the enemy leader immediately, simply because when you kill the enemy leader, their leadership goes like there's a leadership debuff for the whole army. And when your leadership gets to a certain point, you start your units start like running away and you can't control them. And sometimes they rally, sometimes they just run off the map and you get them back at the end. So we're just gonna set up here, and then we're gonna pause. We're gonna group this because I do that. I'm gonna move these dudes over to the top of the hill. Minotaurs up onto this ridge.
Moo.
Moo. Moo. There you go. Good lads. I was worried they wouldn't start firing. The good thing about our archers is we don't really care if they die. They're expendable. And what expendable means is when they out, they don't reduce like their allies' leadership. Because obviously, if you see your buddy running away, you're going to be like, "Oh shit, we're losing."
Yep.
Because nobody wants to die.
Nope.
Actually, what's the speed difference? Oh, they're faster.
Well, there are some people who want to die, but we don't want to talk about that right now because it's depressing.
That's called clinical depression, and it's a scourge on our civilization.
Yep.
Charge. Cars round. Alright, this is going pretty well because we have the high ground. Their pistoliers are just gonna do their thing because we can't catch up to them. Our Minotaurs have 81 speed, they have 100, so we're not gonna be able to catch them. Usually the enemy has their ranged units on skirmish mode and there's not really. And there we go, we're doing pretty good.
You're stopping that ass pretty nice.
Yes. Okay. That was easier than I anticipated. Right, success.
Good ass patting.
Good ass padding. Now we just mop up. Because not counting their cavalry, we're faster than them. Now Kazrak and him are just buff them real quick. For no reason, even though the battle's already over. I should have done that sooner.
Oopsie.
So basically, this.
So,
Oh, go on.
go ahead.
No,
Oh.
you.
I was just saying, looking at the Discord stream, it's like watching it through soup. But the one on YouTube is delayed. I mean, is delayed, so I can see what's going on the Discord seats. On like updated what's happening there, and I can react as to like right there. But it's also like looking through soup. So I can look down at the YouTube one and see it clearly.
But yeah. So do you see this ability that says Mighty Roar?
Mm-hmm.
So at the beginning of battle, that cooldown is active, but he only like reduces that cooldown when he's in melee. So optimally, you want your leader for the beastmen to be like in the battle. If it's like one of these dudes, like Kazrak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because Kazrak is I forget the word. I'm not used to beastmen at all. But if it's a moo boy, then yeah.
If it's a Moo boy, he elects to do the ass papping himself.
Yeah, and then like once that timer's up, you can buff your whole army, their leadership, make sure that they don't rout. That's usually you want to do that before they rout. Don't always work out. I think we might have destroyed their whole army.
They might be done, son.
Might be done.
They're Dunyan rings.
Manjaro.
Dunarama.
So, let's go for money. Yep, that army dead. Alright. We got points to spend. I'm going to move towards Lightning Strike because Lightning Strike battles are basically your enemy can't reinforce. And reinforcements can be pretty tricky. So we're going to move towards that. We're going to go with Feasting Upon Man so that we get to the buff to our rating. Now we're just going to start rating. As you do.
As you do.
As you do. Yeah, because we can't do anything with our horde just yet because we haven't got enough population.
You need to make more babies.
Yeah, we really need to make more babies. We also might need to get to Bilbali before Skaven do. We want that town.
Well, now you have a goal. You gotta go get there fast.
Don't worry about that. It's just part of the mod. Where can... Okay, so they can't get to Bilbali. But if we beast path on to here, then we should be able to. Because ultimately, the Skaven probably going to be our friends because well, this is an angry face. This is also an angry face. A lot of people don't like the beastmen. Even the orcs. Even the orcs have angry faces. And basically, everyone in the world is going to want to kill us. Because our goal is to just eat their babies.
Fair enough. People get
beastmen.
very angry when you try to eat their babies.
Yeah, it's usually frowned upon. What heck do? Building cost, horde growth, equipment capacity. Oh, growth plus 100. Then that's... This one seems to be buffing our horde. The thing is, this actually puts us at advantage if we invest in the early game, because, you know, there's 4 turns between now and the end of the game than there are between the middle of the game and the end of the game.
Yeah.
Quick maths. But yeah, since those Skaven are in the woods, they're going to move slightly. They just move back because before they could. Another fun thing about... Oh, this is what I wanted. So, this gives us a hero. Where is the... Oh. Well, he's gonna have a fun time walking all the way over here. But this is a Gorbul. It is a kind of Minotaur. It is a hero, and we will learn what they do shortly. You know, when he catches up to the rest of the army.
Oh boy.
So we're just gonna add him in. Then we're going to a circle, because we might be able to squeeze in some here. I think. No, fortunately. But having them together isn't that bad because beastmen together are strong.
I see.
So they seem to only have soldiers, spearmen, swordsmen. Yeah, we should have the advantage in terms of our units, so they have the same number of units as us.
Mm-hmm.
A unit being one of these cards. That doesn't count the number of models that are in the...
Gotcha.
This game is incredibly complicated, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Just be glad we're not playing Total War Rome. That game's even more complicated.
Oh boy.
That game, makes me feel things. Mainly rage.
And almost exclusively rage.
Almost exclusively. So we're not going to Vanguard deploy because we want them to march uphill and get a little tired out before we fight them. That'll give us a little bit of advantage. Hide in here and wait for them to come. Oh wait, this is it. Of course, there is the possibility that they don't come to us because it's an expensive battle and they run out, and if we run out the clock, we lose. This was a bad plan. So we're going to move these guys up, but we're going to walk them, because walking makes them less tired. Because units in this game have a stat called Vigor. That's these little green legs.
Mm-hmm.
On their unit card.
Mm-hmm.
The more tired they get, the worse they get at fighting.
We want to make sure that they're good at the fighting.
Yeah. Units being good at fighting is advantageous to our... Oh yeah, and there's a hill here, so we wouldn't even... They wouldn't have been able to see us anyway.
There's the hill they get to die on.
Yeah.
But
all right.
Let them fall before you.
Now we see them. Now, going to here.
Shot at your
Send
minotaurs.
Say again?
They shot at your minotaurs. Those jerks. Don't they know those are important?
They're very important.
Sorry, run, you archers.
How did he get the Ember Spear? I guess we must have picked up an item. Bonk.
Is it a good item?
Yes.
Look at that go. Whoa. That's a very good item.
Yes. Does a lot of damage. Wait. No, don't do that. Accidentally selected everyone. Somehow. Yeah? Guys, him in the butt. Guys can flip around. Completely here because the only thing in there is Khazrak and the of hitting him much less.
The Spearman Reaper.
Blank and spank.
Spank that blank. For some reason, the beastmen give me a really big Black Colton vibe.
A big what vibe?
Black Cauldron?
I can see it.
It's been too long. I don't even remember anything about that movie.
Yeah. Oh no, we lost a Minotaur. But we'll replenish him by next week.
Oh no, we lost. But
We lost a Moo boy.
Oh no.
Not our milkmaids.
Not the Moo boy. Anything but the Moo boy.
Are we gonna get the milk now, Puffy?
Oh. Pop that.
Oh. The archers are breaking.
Yeah, that's why I said pop that. The more of them that we can kill means fast they rout means we win.
A Civil War game that was like this game. That was horrible. I'd win every battle, but it would always say that it was a horrible, horrible thing that I'd win.
Oh, did it keep saying like Pyrrhic victory?
Yeah, even though like I captured or destroyed the entire enemy army, captured all their artillery, captured almost all their infantry, destroyed their cavalry. I'm like,
how many of your guys did you lose?
Sometimes lose about 50%. I'd order them my infantry to charge cannons and entrenched positions just so that I could capture them, taking away their artillery, turning it around, and firing it on the enemy flank.
So it would say like Pyrrhic victory and stuff like that because you were losing a large number of your force, which isn't optimal because that means you have to.
True, but if you completely wipe the enemy, then it doesn't matter.
Fair, but the optimal strategy is one where you don't get hurt.
The optimal strategy is one where your enemy can't come back from. And if you capture all your enemy's artillery, they can't. It'll take them a while to come back from that. Or,
I'd rather be in Tufty's army than in Bagel's army.
Thank you, Casser.
but Casper, there's more glory in Begel's army. Now charge the hill.
Yeah, you're more likely to fucking die. People don't like dying, Bagel.
Glorious deaths, Caster. Glorious deaths, not just
Bagel, I do not want a glorious death. I want to live to see my children again.
So we're
then
going
fight hard. That's all you have to do.
We can raise and sacrifice for more money than occupying. We're going to do that. Get some casualty replenishment. And then next turn we can move this army in.
And defile and occupy.
Yes. Then
Actually, is this the mod that lets you rebuild ruins? I know there's a mod that lets you like capture and rebuild ruins.
you could
There's
do that anyway.
Or was that the no, this was a specific thing. No, that was the Skelly Boys. That's who I'm thinking of. It was the Skellies.
So this is a function of the game that is not in the base. Basically a bunch of things that we can spend money and dark devotion on in order to get some fun things. So let's just take a look at what basically everything but this. So we might want to save up to get this so that we can make our Minotaurs unbreakable and cause terror. Wait, do they already cause terror?
They should.
They cause fear. That would increase the debuff that they give to enemy mutants, unless they're immune to psychology.
Psychology?
A rival power
Yes.
desires a change in your mutual relations.
Sure, let's trade with Skaven.
I mean, that makes sense.
Let's make them our friends, or stinky rat friends. Van Scryer is also a really powerful ally because Van Scryer is like one of the best.
Don't they control Hell Pit?
No, that Hell Pit is all the way up here, and that's Clan Mulder. That's where
okay.
Throt the Unclean is. Throt the Unclean is a big old boy.
Does he get all the hugs?
I suppose. So we're going to
They're dirty hugs, though.
pop all these boys in here. Oh, we had him on Beast Paths, so he just nuked his own movement. We're going to have to capture the Bali next turn, unfortunately.
Why
Wait.
was this movement new? I'm confused.
We can move the Gorbel in Tazrak's army. Nice and peaceful.
Juddering on the screen, is that you or is it just the stream?
What?
It's really shaky when you move.
That's just how this game happens.
It doesn't understand movement.
So sometimes Streamlabs has a bit of a. So basically, what my plan is to make this region my base of operations and not have any more, not take any more settlements.
How goes your boat building? Ooh, what's this?
Boat building?
Yes, boat building.
You mean bow?
Boat.
When was I making a boat?
I don't know.
I was not making a boat. But the Dark Moon. Morsleb is ascendant, usurping the sun's revered. Morsleb is the moon, by the way. Well, one of the moons. Usurping the sun's revered place in the firmament. The world is awash with its sick and terrible hue. Such an event is most unheard of. It is a call to the beastmen, a sign that the herd has an opportunity to dominate. Lead them, Beast Lord. Seize glory. Then we can take 1/1 Falls, which is replenishment, 2 turns, campaign movement for 2 turns, melee attack for 2 turns, horde growth for 6 turns. We're gonna take Endless Herd because that benefits us in the long run.
And it's more bonuses over the turn period.
Yeah, also, you don't really have
I
to worry
really
about...
make babies.
You don't really have to worry about, movement in the next 2 turns because we're going to get to...
Beastmen recruit. Sorry to overtalk you, Tucker. How do beastmen recruit? I'm not sure if you answered this already.
They recruit through their horde. So basically just sit down and, pick out dudes that they want to have in their army.
Okay, so they don't.
Go on.
So they don't need settlements to actually buy their soldiers.
No. The only reason that we want to have settlements is so that we can, well, it's because they generate chaos corruption and make us move a little bit faster. Raiding wharfs do give us more income, though, which is good. And chaos corruption is good for us because it lowers enemy morale, and that means that, well, as you can see, public order, which is basically how happy their town is going down very fast because of the 26 corruption. So they're getting a -5 from the corruption. Because paying taxes, it's -7. Rating is -8. And because Kazrak Lunai is in the zone, well, they're kind of scared. So in like 6 turns, they're going to have a rebellion. And that means that we can just, just eat their rebellion. Which is nice.
Tasty rebellion.
But unfortunately, rebellion farming isn't what it used to be in this, and they kind of nerfed it, which is understandable because it was a really cheesy strategy to like gain experience early on.
Yeah, just high tax your population and keep one of the lords you want to upgrade right outside of town so they can constantly catch the rebelling army.
Well, you can only tax or not tax. There's no like high, low, medium. But
attacking? What's that green thing?
Green thing?
Yeah, there's a green thing in the city.
The
that
city.
seems to be attacking it.
Oh, that's just a little rat. He's doing his own thing. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it. So he could go in and attack the city. And then we could just...
That's a lot.
That is a lot of dudes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break the siege. I'm just going to stand here threateningly.
Love that. I'm going to stand here menacingly. He's sitting there menacing.
Let's just keep raiding, because that's giving us more money. More money is good.
Tufty, as an economist, more money is good money.
More money is good. Stonks. We're we get raiding more. Things are looking up. So the fun thing about beastmen is next month they actually get an update which will bring them back on par with every other civilization game, hopefully. Give them some buffs, overhaul how they work. Because how you're seeing how they work right now is a part of the mod. It's not like part of the game. So right now the orcs are asking. However, these orcs are chumps. We don't really care about them because they're probably going to get eaten. Because there's even bigger, meaner, greener boys over here.
Oh gosh, what's his name? The World Killer or whatever his name is, the one who
Something like that.
I forget his freaking name.
Grimgore.
Grimgore, that's the one, yes.
We're not going to give them money. That's our money. We stole it fair and square.
Your money. Oh my.
I think. Yeah, having 2 raiding in the same place has actually reduced the amount of money we're making. So this guy leveled up.
Okay, Green Jester, steaks back on the menu. Sounds like he needs commissars in his army. That name of his that that or name his faction Death Corps of Krieg.
What is he talking about?
Death Corps Krieg. I support this.
But yeah, to catch that's the catch up on
Okay.
the stream chat.
Hi, Fiji. Welcome to the stream.
What's that?
Yes, hello.
Give this guy troop cost down.
Krieg is
Right
best Corps of Krieg.
Say again?
Except for Death Corps of Krieg is best Corps of Krieg. I love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I know 40k than I do fantasy, so
Yeah, they're different beastmen entirely, but tis.
And again.
are you just gonna let the rebellion kill the defending army?
No, because the rebellion isn't going to come. But what I'm going to do is start moving away, because I'm just trying to get money. And since I have beast paths, I can probably move to intercept their army before we can get to either Togaro or Bali. That is, unless Merigliano declares war on us, in which case we're just kind of SOL. But they seem to be busy with these guys, which is the Pirates of Posa. Sorry, Talea. That's the factions, not Merigliano.
Oh, it sounds like an Italian dish, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, if you look at the map, we are basically in Spain, and this is basically Italy.
That would be Atlantis, where the little moon mountain range is.
Yes. The elves live in Atlantis, effectively.
No wonder they all died.
So, Warhammer Fantasy is very fun, but the map is not particularly creative. And the Dark Elves live over here in America, which I find hilarious.
That's beautiful.
It's amazing.
I love it.
And then you have sandy Egyptian boys down here.
The Bone Boys, I love them.
Bone boys. Then you have lizard men over here.
They are really anti-chaos, though, aren't they?
The
Pretty
lizard men?
they're the they're an anti-chaos faction, I think.
Oh yeah, I was just like referencing who's where it's not like obviously, oh, there are humans here, because up here, humans. And the French.
Oui, oui.
And then over here is where Athel-Loren is, where resides the Wood Elves. The Wood Elves don't like us at all. And in here somewhere is the World Tree, and we're going to burn it down.
I support this message. Do it, Tufty. Do it for
Trees
Beast.
are bullshit.
They are not beasts, nor are they men. They must.
Be ye angels? Nay, we are but men.
The Emperor's opinion of the Beastmen were. Would he, like, keep half of them and get rid of the other half?
Don't know. Military alliance.
Call you into a dumb war.
Not yet. We don't have a power base. We are still chumps. It's actually weird that he offered us a military alliance because, oh, there's the Fey Enchantress.
That's
It's actually funny that he offered us a military alliance because we are weaker than him technically.
Only wanted to use you guys as his chum boys.
I mean, even rat people want pets.
Oh, you have no. Do you know the power of Hell Pit? Because you the truth there, Caster.
Wait, what?
So in Hell Pit, they make their pets.
Huh.
Lots and lots of pets.
Yes, many pets.
And they sell them to the highest bidder.
Basically,
But they keep the worst things. So imagine, like, they give away their Dobermans, but they keep the Chihuahuas for themselves.
but like they're really angry chihuahuas that when they bite you, they explode.
Like normal Chihuahuas.
Like
Well,
violently
suicide-
explode. Like you explode with them. Self-detonating chihuahuas.
With like bear trap teeth?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
There was an orc literally scared the crap out of the Skaven of Hell Pit because he was just like whipping their butt. So they just sent everything they had down there. And he won. And he's like, that's probably all the fights they can give me. So I'm just going to go on over that way now.
The orcs talk on it.
See, I see. I will be right back.
Okay.
You don't like that? Okay. I'm sorry, Caster. I didn't mean to offend you.
Beastmen Rising? No, because we are the Beastmen. We don't want to make our game easier, because that would make us little bitches.
Is the Fey burner destroying your city?
No, they're just technically raiding.
Oh.
Which
Well,
is basically, in their case, because they're the French and they're Catholic, they're basically just going around asking for donations to the church.
No.
And this makes chaos corruption go down by making Attainted go up. It also increases public order, but we don't need to worry about public. Honestly, we're just spreading corruption to make the enemy's lives harder. Oh, you know why they went into their raiding stance? Because it makes them immune to attrition if there's chaos corruption around here.
Funky game knows best.
Okay, so that doesn't really affect us. Fortunately. Do we want dogs? Not sure if we want dogs.
Bagel and Stalkos.
Wiki is used. Because, like, basically you can click on them and get more information, but the information isn't exactly detailed.
Strengths and weaknesses. Okay, which one is the strength and which one is the weakness?
Yes. Also, what is scaly skin? What does that do?
That's just an aesthetic, actually. It's Warhammer. Do you doubt it?
You know what? We could do this to debuff their leadership. The enemies that. Also, we could go towards getting Chaos Spawn to Warhounds. They're pretty good. Harpies, you can do with or without them.
Harpies are terrible. I've seen them in effect. I've seen the flying units in effect. They're okay to like distract the archers, and that's about it.
Yeah, they're not particularly good. And you can do the same thing with a Manticore.
That's actually good.
Yes.
I'm going to say something controversial now and get us all into probably a bit of trouble with Sentinel 9 when YouTube gets upset.
Oh, bestial rage. Oh no! We'll sort that out next turn. So basically, in this mod, they also give it. I'm not sure if that's a base. Sure, because I haven't played base beastmen, because base beastmen are
Me Tufty.
What?
Beastmen just in general are good.
They're
You have to-
good, just not in this game.
You have to play them like the Golden Horde. You can never stop. You group all your armies together and you just march them all over the place.
I mean, fair. Then there is the risk of ambushes, where you just lose your entire army.
Ambush on your entire army by one army isn't going to make you lose. It's just going to be a curb stomp on the dumbass Skaven who did it.
Yeah, but it slows us down. But yeah, Bestial Rage is basically like the fightiness of the orcs back before they got their revamp. So once it gets high enough, it'll spawn another army.
War energy.
Yes, basically. And if it gets too low, they'll start eating each other, causing attrition. Sure, I'll give you military access. I mean, you can literally just go across the mountains by burrowing. Not sure why you're doing that.
He wants to be friends, okay?
Oh,
It's like how you text someone, like, it's like how you go to your neighbor's house for, like, a cup of sugar, even though you have a shit ton of sugar at home.
they tried to step
Just to
up
strike
on our
up conversation.
turf.
What?
They tried to step up on our turf.
Beat that little bitch down. Beat him down. Beat him down, Tufty.
And we almost ambushed them because our, like, encampment stance.
Make them cry.
So they're also in marching, so they're tired. This is very good for them.
What?
And they can't retreat. If they lose right now, that army's gone. We can move into the city.
Move on the city. Yeah.
So we're just. I almost quick saved again, instinctively. We're gonna fight this battle. We're probably going to win.
Probably. No, you will win, Tufty. You
Yes.
will win.
And
Come back
chances
with
are they're
me.
just going to shoot their dudes in the back with those crossbows.
Come back with the shielder on it. That's what I would tell my men before I ordered them to charge.
Also, we have Vanguard deployed, which means we can just step up
They
on
do
the
have-
turf.
Very good position for stopping a horde charge, though.
They
with those
do.
telepaths.
However, we have a Kazrak.
Oh, what? No, I don't think I've heard
Kazrak
that.
One Eye.
Oh, Kazrak. Okay, one.
So I
eye,
could just
yeah.
pop him in and have the archers just shoot at the ball. That's my plan anyway.
Let the entire flank open for them to pour through.
Also, they're lined up very nicely. I'm gonna drop them here. And then I'm gonna start moving this Gorble up. This Gorble's very good at fighting. Because this one has Frenzy and Primal Fury because of what we did at the beginning. And we
Is that-
also...
Is that a minor lord or general?
It's a hero.
Ah, you got a hero. Okay.
Which is kind of like a lord, but also not.
Drop in quality on stream on my end.
Oh, okay.
No, YouTube is probably fine. It just hit my computer hard.
YouTube is fine.
Okay.
I'm seeing things clearly on my phone.
It's just Discord stream on my end. Don't throw me out. I still want to be in call.
So you see how they're kind of scrunching up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's good, because then we can order our archers to just shoot at the blob, dealing mass amounts of damage.
Oh boy.
And your 2 hero units are in there, aren't they? Yep.
Yes. But
That'll stop them from charging out normally.
Yeah, that's two units out of like a whole blob, so the chances of them getting hit by arrow fire is very low. However, our archers are also getting shot. It's not optimal. So we're gonna do this.
Plays defensively and loves his soldiers, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, because our soldiers are how we win.
I feel like a bad general sometimes.
You are a bad general. You're an awful general.
Again, I would much rather be a part of Tufty's army than Bagels.
I have captured the entire enemy's artillery, defeated their entire chain of command, from their generals to their sergeants.
And killed half your people doing it.
Yes, but that basically destroys their generals, captures their artillery. Like, men can be replaced. Generals and artillery, not so much.
You say this.
I know this.
Hegel, this is why you're not in the military.
It's a numbers game. One general is worth easily 1,000 untrained men.
Not how it works!
Those are lives.
They're numbers.
That's people with lives and families, you monster.
They're numbers on a map to me.
They're just statistics.
No, statistics have meaning.
Damn.
Wow, Bagel. Just wow. There's a lot to unpack there.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'd rather be a part of Tufty's army.
You'd rather live in shame than die in glory?
Yes! Because I can still fuck if I'm in shame.
Yeah, because eventually you kill enough of your guys, people either A, will no longer want to join your army, or B, everyone will be fucking dead.
To be fair, Caster, by that point, probably I have completely decapitated the chain of command of my enemy, crushed their, used their own artillery to crush their cities, and by that point, the war's probably been over for years.
Yeah, and then the next war, there will be no one.
No, I'll have even more artillery.
Again, I'd rather be a part of the army who wins with at least some value to their soldiers than one who's like, ah yes, let's just take all these soldiers and chuck them at fucking artillery fire.
I didn't chuck them at artillery fire. I used them as a distraction while my cavalry captured the artillery.
You charged an artillery piece.
Yes, kill.
You basically, you're like those nobles that like throw bodies at the problem until there's enough bodies that you can just step right over and like
The problem
just get
is
to the other
solved.
side.
The problem is solved.
So this is actually going pretty well.
Oh yeah, you are routing them bad. This is awesome.
We took some heavy casualties to arrow fire, but this is not a very good position to attack from.
Now they definitely have the choke point, and now that you have it, it's over. One of your guys is almost out though.
Where?
One at that charge. The green bar is health, right?
Oh yeah. But
Yeah,
that'll
that
be
one.
fine. Because they basically only have archers now, so we just need to chase them off. Our units are faster. Oh,
Tough. That's it.
look, a lord.
He understands.
Well, yeah, but I'm sending my guy to fight his guy. We are not the same.
Look in your heart. You know it to be true.
I'm sorry, I can't hear over the sound of I still have 12 minotaurs and you have 0.
Bagel doesn't even own this game.
Exactly.
Bagel has money in his bank account.
Inanana boo boo. I'm better than you. Hit your head in doo-doo.
Bagel has a bank account that still has numbers in it.
My bank account has numbers in it too.
So does mine. They're sad numbers, but they're numbers.
They're sad numbers, but they are numbers.
Bagel is sad about how he earns his numbers, and that's about it.
Now that was a close victory. However, they march, so they're all dead.
Oh, right. That's right. It's an insta-kill, isn't it?
Basically.
I forgot about that. I thought the Lord could sometimes survive.
Not likely.
Okay.
And
Figured-
even if they do survive, like next turn, I'll just be able to spank them again. In more favorable conditions.
I don't see how 319 losses is a bad thing.
Because a lot of that was damage to our heroes. Let's go with unit. Oh yeah, they're dead. Okay. No problems here, officer.
Now their city is left vulnerable.
Yes.
The Gauls must fight and feast on flesh, my lord. If they remain passive...
Okay, fine. We'll put them into raiding stance. You happy? Raiding, they're getting 2, so they'll back and pause it. You know what? We are about to have...
Capture this city. Is it worth it to just go ahead and like sacrifice and then occupy, or just sacrifice and then raise?
For this area, we're going to want to occupy, I think.
Okay.
Just because we don't need lightning strike yet, so let's put 2 points into ruination. Then we'll make our cow give armor by allies. Then go in donation, go into here, and just start building.
Violence.
About
Violence.
Warhammer stuff is from Arch.
So basically what siege towers do is it lets us just roll on up to the walls and climb up them without taking heavy losses due to arrow fire.
Do you not have a catapult option?
I'm not sure, but I
Because-
don't have them right now.
Oof.
So we're going to continue the siege.
Begel's gonna be right back. He's gonna go get a spitting cup for his sunflower seeds.
Okay.
Who wishes the grail?
How do they feel about me? Not good. Not good at all. Mostly just because of who I am. They're racist. But what else do you
What's your
expect of the
racist?
French?
No one wants to be my friend because I keep eating their babies.
Ooh. If I get this, that'll boost Bestial Rage for... Is that for the army or for each unit? I don't know. I'm gonna summon him, see what happens. Give you Azrak. Basically, I just want to get Best of Gore, which is anything that has gore in the name.
Gotcha.
I believe the next guy that comes out for beastmen is actually going to be like a Minotaur boy. Very nice.
Oh my.
Yes, I know there are low funds. I know I'm running out of money. That's the problem.
Wait, why do the beastmen even use money? I would figure they'd use like...
It's not money, it's favor. Go defensive alliance. Please fuck off. Yeah, I knew they were going to get absorbed.
Who?
Broken Nose, the guys that asked us for $500. Some guys across the ocean just declared war on us. Okay.
Here's my answer to you. Piss off.
Here's my answer to you. Come and get it. So, gonna move this guy down here. Oh, this guy can upgrade. And we can... buff our allies even better. Very nice. So my plan is basically to have an army that is just a lord and then all Gorbles.
It'd be a very small army. It better be around another bigger army.
Yes, but then I can just cluster all my Gorbles together and have them like buff themselves to eternity. And to basically be invincible.
I like that guy's hat. Can you take it?
I will take that hat. However,
Are you okay with a little bit of head still being attached to the hat?
If it's the scalp.
definitely some scalp.
You gotta have some scalp. It adds original flair to it.
It's not a soup without
Just stick
scalp.
to your head.
So we're just going to do the siege because we have 3 siege towers. We just got to be a little bit careful. It's going to be difficult because we just got to move forward.
Move.
Move.
Okay, this is what I like about these games. Is their cities look so gorgeous. Their maps sometimes look gorgeous too. Like, look at the mountain figure way in the background there. Is that like a statue?
Yes.
Way in the background?
It looks
Yeah,
like
see
it's either a statue. Oh yeah, that's a statue of Sigmar.
Mm-hmm. See,
Or-
it's just so beautiful. They have all these little nice small details.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, and you can zoom all the way in, see the little tents. You got barrels, you got a whole lot of stuff, and then you've got whatever these things are. They seem to be
hover
balloons, but why? But why though?
Oh, that's where you send your children if they've been acting up. Go sit in the balloon.
Go sit in the balloon and pray to Sigmar. And then there's also like little alleyways and stuff that unfortunately your units
You
can't
can't
get
use.
through,
Yeah.
which is a shame because that would be pretty cool. You can just have a look around. There's even a little notice board.
Yeah.
And
Lots of missing people's notices going on right now.
yes, because they're being eaten. And then this is the center of town.
Where your hero will soon stand.
Yes. So the fun thing about this is technically, I think, so we have Vanguard, but our siege towers can't be Vanguard deployed. So, we're gonna have to spread out all of our units. And the Gorbals, Minotaurs, go back here. Start battle. And just start sending people in.
One should.
As one should.
Get in there and charge that heavily fortified city.
Yes. And then I'm going to send in Kazrak to just run around in circles. Actually, is the Gorbal faster? Gorbal's not faster. Well, slightly faster.
His spear attack, that can shoot up the wall into those archers, can it?
Yes, but unfortunately it is a projectile and can still collide with the wall.
But doesn't it blow up?
No. Well,
Oh,
yes, but not to a point where it's going to be beneficial.
oh, okay. Oh wow, he is getting hit hard.
Not really. He's a small target on a field.
At night.
At night. But that doesn't really affect the accuracy of archers. So, where are you going, sir? Going there, so we can send the chaff up onto the walls. Minotaurs, just start beating on this door real quick. Gorbal, you can do the same.
See, Caster, Tufty has chaff too.
Well, yes, but I don't send that chaff to be wiped out constantly. I use them to hold people in place while the elite units can, you know, mop them up and make the world a safer place for the rest of them.
How's it different than what Begel does?
Because you don't send the elite units in.
I don't need to. They become elite units.
You're a monster.
And you're not.
I mean, I am, but completely different reasons.
I mean, you're playing a giant horned monster dude who worships chaos.
Well, yeah, but I still have morals.
So you're saying it's chaos of the non-Slaneshi kind.
Yes. Actually, I think he can actually get up onto the walls, too.
You can.
Send in the archers. Is there anyone back? Nope. Gatehouse 25. Guys are about to break down the gate. Everything's coming up toughy. Except for these guys. You guys are a little bit knackered.
Fine. They can take a couple more arrows for everyone else.
Yeah, they can take a hit.
Pastor. Bego
Yes.
Bego has a question. How much?
Yes.
How much would you charge for a commission of a background that's mostly black scale but has some color to it?
A grayscale background? Are you based on what level of detail do you want just like a simplistic type of background? It would be based on the complexity of the background and if you want me to do like a shit ton of shading or whatever.
Probably a shit ton of shading, no.
Oh boy.
Sorry, you cut out, my dude.
Not really shading, no.
Okay.
Oh wow,
I know
God,
the-
it's on that blank. I'm sorry?
Yeah, so, yeah, probably wouldn't be the most expensive thing. We can always chat it out, in text, that way things are not forgotten.
Alright.
Also not on stream because, you know,
Exactly.
it does interrupt a little bit. However, I'm not talking, so that's not a big.
Do not interrupt the toughie.
Yeah, I don't want to sit up here and be like, oh yes, advertise, advertise, advertise.
Caster, this is your chance to shield quickly. Well, Zen's not looking.
Well, Zen's no. Buy dead tree stuff.
Fire games.
We have stickers.
And
And
horseshoes
t-shirts.
and grenades.
Charge.
Speaking of horseshoes and hand grenades, will they be doing that soon, or you think, or it's for the meme?
In the next probably 20 years, it will happen.
Wait, what?
It is coming in the future. I have no idea when. But just like Half-Life 3, eventually it's gonna come. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
About it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, Mishka.
Forget about it.
Forget about what?
That
Yeah, Bego's Uncle Enrique loves it when we make jokes about the Coke collector.
These guys are basically just taking damage from archers, so I'm gonna chip sham them out of there.
You know, I will be right back.
Alright. And we've won! Good battle. Decisive victory.
You would think they would have fought harder since their loved ones and families are in there.
You'd be surprised what men are capable of when death is at the door.
But it wasn't death. It was just a bunch of really horny, hairy guys. I'm gonna dignify that with a response I see.
No, I'm trying to formulate a response in my head. Nothing good is coming out. All of them are very bad. But yeah, our boys did some work. 223, 299. So let's see. We need money, so we're going to loot and raise. That gives us $5,000 reduced to play with. Another level I'm going to spend on. Let's
Mount. I know other factions do.
spend it all. Speed is good. Get these benefits here. Lightning strike. We're gonna need that in the future. Don't know when, how. Gonna need it. This guy.
So, I decided to try out Fallout 76 for their free weekend.
And
I feel like it is not a $40 game, but I do feel like it is a $13 game. And I have been having a lot of fun with it with my girlfriend.
yeah, it's a good game and it's good fun. It's just
It's not a fault game.
yeah. It's also not like a $40 game.
Exactly. Like, we will buy it while it's on sale, but we will not pay $40 for that game.
Also, don't spend any money at the item shop. They don't need money.
No, they don't.
Well, sorry, they don't deserve your money, I should say.
Yeah.
Actually.
Luckily,
proves that they're using the money to hire decent people. They don't need it either.
yep.
Sorry for interrupting, Caster. What were you saying?
Luckily, all the things that we want in the item shop, we have been able to just like earn via challenges and just playing the game. So that hasn't been too bad. Finding recipes has been a pain in the ass. But
Finding recipes is the worst part of that game.
yeah, because we desperately need like a chem station, and I haven't been able to find a single fucking place to get it. And honestly, I'm not certain if it's a. I probably should just look it up. Oh, right. So we took over the power. We did the event for the power plant, and we took it over. And we also took over the food making station. I don't remember what it's called, but something like that.
The canning plant?
The industrial farms or whatever.
Ah, yes. I recall those.
And as soon as we finished that, the server went down for maintenance.
Ooh.
I also hate that if the enemy is a certain level above you or below you, you don't get any XP whatsoever. And it's
Any sense?
what?
Doesn't make any sense.
Especially if you manage to kill something that's above your level. Like, I could understand below, but like above your level, I managed to get things down above my level. Got no XP from it whatsoever.
Oh, your ammo though.
Yeah, I lost all my ammo.
Yeah, that's one of the like major like things about that game is just you could spend like an hour like pinging at a scorch beast from inside of a building and just like being really smart about it and careful, and then just absolutely get no reward.
Yep, nothing whatsoever.
Was that the new plague that the FEV was meant to cure?
I don't know. I honestly do not
right.
remember.
They did add people to the game, though.
Oh
And
yeah.
the people being in the game has made it a lot more interesting. I could not imagine trying to play that game with, like, no NPCs.
No fuel.
Who calls me Hex? Who wishes the grail?
Trading here, they won't be able to catch me. Yeah, I really do like the human NPCs. It's very nice.
Even if they still have the dead inside look that all the Fallout characters have.
Yeah, that's just a consequence of it being a Bethesda game.
Yep.
Are you saying that when they know they're in a Bethesda game, they just lose the will to be happy?
Mood.
Or they just, like, they're having a full-on conversation with you, and their eyes are, like, looking up into the ceiling, like, God damn, I think there's too many holes in that.
Why is Deathclaw texture up there?
Why does the ceiling have scales?
But also, for the first time, I did a high luck-based character. I don't know how useful it is in... Well, okay. Having the serendipity card is actually, like, freaking amazing. And has saved my ass multiple times.
Yeah, luck is good in the game to, because it helps you build crit better. So if you have high luck, you're basically, moving towards a crit build. And I believe there's an item in the game that allows you to heal nearby allies with every crit.
That'll be a thing I need to get.
Yeah. I forget what it's called, though. Do I have that?
What would get you more stuff? Like, well, I know, like, under luck, like, you'll get more ammo and stuff like that, and I've been building those cards up.
Well, 1 second. So, for those of you watching, I'm saving because I forget if I have a map mod installed, and I just want to take a look at the map. Oh, look! Dorian! Okay, yeah, I do have that mod map installed. Anyway, continue.
Alright. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is the best, like, so far it seems perception and luck seem to be the two gathering, specials. I don't know about the other ones, but I'm trying to be a get a shit ton of resources type of gatherer.
Yeah?
So we don't have to, like, so that way we don't have to be like, ah, shit, we need this material, that material.
Is the taint of chaos upon you?
Respectable.
And I guess with high perception and high luck, crit build would make sense.
Have they finally decided that they're going to allow like dedicated servers so that you can buy your own server and play it with only your friends?
I think they did, and I think it's a subscription.
Yeah, it's Fallout First.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $100 for a year.
Yep.
And there's basically like... There's not really many advantages to it.
Everyone would need that in your friend group, or just you that have the server?
Just you.
Mm.
So, what's happening now is we're being attacked by like a greater number of enemies. However, Bretonia in the early game just has expendable chaff. Like, you look at this, expendable, 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 expendable. Like, all of them.
So they don't have their cavalry yet.
They don't. Which is good for us, because Bretonian cavalry is devastating the beastmen.
Oh, yeah. No, a charge from them would wipe some of your guys. They're nasty. They're mean.
So, depending on where the reinforcements come, really changes how we're going to approach this. Because there's some cheese strats that you can employ.
Corner sitting?
In a way. You'll see when we get there. So, yeah. These guys are coming from this edge of the map. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit all of our nice fancy units along this edge of the map so that as they come in, they're immediately engaged in melee.
Boy.
The main army, Tufty.
Say again?
What about the main enemy army, Tufty?
The main enemy army we're going to keep an eye on. And we're going to move units SB. Yeah, they're way far away. So as they approach, they come in and get attacked. And they basically can't move. Now we move these guys over here. And then Amber Spear. And that just killed 30 guys.
Oh, someone's coming up from behind.
Yeah, but that's a sorcerer. You know what we're gonna do that sorcerer?
Eat him.
Azrock time. Ooh, and a Gorble. So basically what we're doing now is inflicting army losses, which will in turn decrease well, it contributes to like a little ticking counter that basically says when it reaches this point, the game is just like, okay, your army is routing.
Reinforcements you thought you had coming, they're dead now.
Yeah. Essentially. Oh, it's a magic one. Oh, they have a lore of beasts. Okay.
Beggar was going to say that. Oh yeah, since this is the defending army that came out to aid in the reinforcement attack, that would mean that there is no defending army garrison left in the city, correct?
Correct. Which unfortunately means that we're not going to be able to see the fancy maps that I have installed, but it is what it is.
Your archers are just getting slaughtered by theirs.
Yeah, but we can't really do much about that other than move these guys back.
Oh dear. What's
And we...
this?
Oh. Emergency?
Yeah, 1 second.
2, but I closed it before I even read it. Probably should have.
Okay, it's whatever this is. I'm gonna look and see what this is. This is troubling.
What is it? And yeah, now their army is basically all routing, and it's just a matter of time before we win. We're going to have our archers just go into melee mode. They stop shooting. Just charge in.
This is what it was, Caster. The San Antonio Zoo looks fun.
The San Antonio Zoo? It is really cool. Just be mindful, don't go during the weekend. If you can, go during the weekday, because it is packed in the weekend.
Yeah, whenever you go to somewhere touristy, don't go on the weekend.
Yeah,
It's
but it's
just
summer, so everything is going to be the weekend now.
Well, some more than others because people still have jobs.
Like Becca.
Yeah.
When you work in military intelligence gathering, you never lose or get a break.
Oh, what are you guys doing? You're just standing still. That's not good.
Charge right into them.
Yeah,
Crush
just
them from the flank.
flank and spank. Gives +10 leadership, +10 vigor. Makes everything cause fear. Alright. Yeah, that's something you really want to drop often. Kazrak is very hard to kill in this.
Even when he's missing part of his nose.
Is he missing part of his nose?
It looks like it.
Oh, that's just blood on his skull, don't worry.
Yeah, that's the blood of his enemy.
He's wearing a skull.
Ah!
We want to kill as many of these archers as we can. Because we don't want to have to deal with them in the siege. But deal with them as little as possible. But we'll take what we can get.
Oh well, they can run fast.
Yeah, our guys are good at running because they're always walking.
And those guys are good at running because they're based off of the French.
Haha. Close victory because of our army losses, but that won't matter in a little bit.
Forget, beat the garrisoning army in a battle like that. Is the city without the garrison, or does the garrison remain in the city after the defeat?
The garrison remains in the city, but it is damaged. Like, you see all these units that don't have any health anymore?
They're dead.
Yeah. So the garrison is significantly diminished. It's good for us.
Very bad for them.
Oh, very.
They're gonna eat the babies.
And means we get to see your awesome map, Tufty.
Yeah. Very nice map. Oh, look! Elves.
That's adorable.
Yeah. They think they can win.
Are the Bretonians gonna come out and help them?
No. They're not. They're not, allies.
So you see a relieving army. What do we do, sir? We sit behind the wall and watch. We have no horse in this race.
Indeed. Siege. Horde growth. Okay, I'm just checking like what advantages and disadvantages we have. So they do have an advantage in that they have more melee attack, but we also have larger numbers, and for the most part, are we faster or are we slower? 50, 44, 121, slower on that one, slower on that one. So overall, they are faster than us. But if we kill Orion, then that is beneficial.
Beast, corrupted Wood Elves. Is that why they hate each other?
Beastmen want to kill the big tree that they worship.
Why?
Those fuck trees.
It's just a prank, bro.
Ah, I see. Corn logic.
Good news is, we deploy most of our forces right up against theirs. Means that we don't have to worry as much about their archers. This will be right there. Watching. Waiting. Everybody, move up. Put the archers. They're right here. Halt you. Unfortunately, wild riders are very devastating.
Wait, these fuckers fly?
They have eagles, yes.
But they're not like Lord of the Ring eagles, so you should be okay.
Funny you say that. Okay, we might lose this one. And this is basically all of our force, so if we lose this one, we lose the game.
Could retreat.
It's a bit late for that. Orbill, go attack him. That's right, go attack them. Doorbulls are good because when they run up, they basically always hit. Except then. The only downside is they have very low... Oh. So remember how I mentioned that that save that we made?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to load that one. And I realize this is a bit of a coward save, but this is all of our guys.
How will Elf Army do all of that?
Because they don't have a lot in this army, but it's basically the units that he started with, and legendary lords start with like some like competent units. So for example, he has some good spearmen, some good cavalry, and some good flying archers.
It's sort of hard for you know, things that usually stay on the ground to hit things in the air.
Yeah. So we might need to detour into the wood elves. Rather than, well. Ignore the autosaves, ignore the quick save. None of that. No siree. Hey Caster, I forget. Are you streaming art this week?
I believe I am.
Okay.
I need to post up the poll for L9. Actually, I need to list out like what creatures I'm gonna do 'em with.
All right.
I was thinking like one of them be a mosquito.
A mosquito. Oh. I thought you were saying like a mosquito girl, and I was just like, huh?
No, a mosquito. Yeah, a mosquito monster girl.
Oh. Gee. Interesting.
If I remember correctly, L9's like lanky.
Oh, you're drawing L9 as a monster girl.
Yes.
Cometh would think this unwise.
So we're going to go into hidden encampment. So that hopefully, actually, what's our ambush chance? 45%. So we're going to go into hidden encampment so that when they move in, we have a defensive advantage. Which doesn't quite work for us because we're an offensive army, but we'll take whatever advantage we can get.
Your secondary army. Where are they at?
They're over here. It's 3 guys. I transferred all of his dudes into this army, so I didn't have to worry about recruiting.
Can't you recruit with that army again then?
Yes, next turn though. Keep in mind, all that stuff that happened last turn. Like, happened in 1 turn, I should say. Do I want to buy anything? No, too risky.
Any animals that like alcohol?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrels?
So there's a squirrel. There's a nut that will get a squirrel so drunk off its ass it can't tell which way the tree is which.
Oh, they didn't see us, so they literally just walked past us. Nice. Okay. Thanks, game. So the thing about these is we don't lose anything other than invested money. Like, not a lot, actually. Not a lot of invested money. But, they don't have any garrison until we upgrade them further. So, that's, like, the downside of being this faction. where it's basically just like the towns are just like a couple of scarecrows up on a temple.
It's fun.
You go into Beast Path, go into raiding, you pest him, reinforce if Ryan comes back.
Should I add Beaver onto the list?
Yes, because he's Canadian.
It's either Beaver or Moose.
Not moose.
A goose.
And if it's a moose, it has to be like a centaur. Or a satyr.
Satyr fawns are
Well,
better
I
than
mean,
goats.
if I were to do a Moose Monster Girl, it would at the very least be a satyr, if not a centaur.
Okay. Also,
Okay.
Orion is moving in to capture the settlement, which has absolutely no value. Our trap has been laid, even though we didn't intend to.
So if you defeat him, how badly does that hurt the little pointy-eared freaks?
A little bit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Brutal Lord. Wait, I can recruit Malagor? Did he die already? Oh no, it's because I'm beastmen. Disable replenishment all armies in region. Very nice.
Oh, and moose are also apparently alcoholics.
Oh, okay. Wait, moose are alcoholics?
They like alcohol.
Huh.
Are there videos of YouTube about drunk person?
I'm just going to buff his movement speed a little bit. Or his campaign movement range. Just, wood elves can move fast. Like, real fast.
They're speedy little fuckers.
Yeah, they're real speedy little fuckers. No, I don't want an alliance with you. I want you to stand in the way between me and the things to the south.
What's to the south?
Things that we don't want to interact with.
The dwarves?
Well, the Tomb Kings, and the Tomb Kings aren't exactly fun to fight against because unlike vampire counts, they don't just crumble when the Lord dies.
No.
Also, apparently, reindeer like to eat druggy mushrooms.
Hey! We ambushed them. Very nice. Ooh, this is a fun ambush.
Dude, your auto-resolve chance.
I'm aware. However, we're going to fight it manually because I basically can always do, with some exception, I can always do a better job than the auto-resolve.
What are those pulsating tumors on the landscape
Where?
in the background there?
Oh, you know, that's just chaos corruption.
Of the Nurgle variety.
Yeah, that's just Nurgle pustules. Papa Nurgle spreading his pestilence.
Lord.
Oh, they move. Ever so slightly, they undulate.
So, question: do you guys have any suggestions for what animal L9 could be?
A honey badger, because it just doesn't give a damn.
A goose.
A goose,
The
yeah.
goose.
Because he's extremely
that's what I was
loud.
saying. Yes, Goosen. L9 does remind me of Goosen.
I want to do Canadian goose.
Well, of course.
I need some form of fish that would be L9-esque.
Puffer.
Pufferfish? I was thinking like an eel.
I mean, you can call your employer an ill all you want, Caster.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are an eel. I know that's not the lyrics, but...
The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, stink, stink,
You need some form of fish.
A duck.
Ooh, I could do a pike.
A duck is a fish.
It's true. I've seen them in water.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what happened? Last time they whooped you, and this time they're getting their little butt spanked.
Yeah, because I don't have... Because I have an ambush advantage. Because I basically ambushed them. And, I wasn't at, like, half strength for my army.
Oh wait, he's the king?
He said blood for Cain.
Oh, I thought they said protect the king.
You know what? I found a fish. Oh wait, I could do a snakehead.
Why would it be a snake?
No, snakehead fish. It's a type of fish. It's a really it's a long fish that is an invasive species, and it can actually walk out. It can actually walk out on land.
Just like L9.
And they're in the northern area.
I'll have to look what that looks like because I've honestly never heard of a snakefish.
No, not snakefish. Snakehead. It's called a snakehead.
Snakehead.
They are just they are ugly and scary, and they will they are horrifying invasive species. Normal invasive species will just be a nuisance, but these guys, they're bad.
Can you eat them?
They're bad news to the environment around them. The not CDC, what's the agency?
I don't know. I just know that snakeheads are invasive species, and I feel like it is accurate to
Snake head.
It's also accurate to Canadians. They're an invasive species as well.
I looked it up, and one of the images is just a guy with a fish and the head of.
And someone photoshopped a snake head on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. A right fish body. I don't know why the fuck they photoshopped a snake head on it.
However, I do understand why they call it a snake head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Money. We need money. Oh, and we can attack him again. Very nice.
And then sacrifice him.
Let's get bestial cunning.
Oh, that's a pretty snakehead. I like that one. We'll do this one based on L9. Look at that snakehead. Isn't that a neato one?
I've not seen it. Give me a moment.
Where did you post it?
Media discussion.
This one I'm going to auto-resolve because losses are negligible. More money.
Did you kill the army that time?
Yes.
And the Lord? Nice.
Yes. Ooh. Bloodlust. Affects allies in range. Mail. That's a quest. But corruption. Wait, no. Growth. Go with growth. And brass lunged, so we can get into raiding.
So do you have your third lord now?
No. I will soon. Don't worry. Third lord is coming. Soon. Definitely soon.
Also, what would Beastmen Rising do for you?
Beastmen Rising?
Like the event, the world event. Or Beastmen on the
Oh,
Rise.
it would basically just mean that more Beastmen spawn in the mid to late game. Which is a nuisance to anyone other than Beastmen in Chaos, because Beastmen in Chaos can, you know, ally with Beastmen in Chaos.
So Chaos Taint.
Say again?
So Beast are Chaos Taint.
Yeah, they are part of Chaos Faction. And that in turn spreads Chaos Taint. The herd cries out for blood. You, yourself, can taste the coppery call in your tongue. The only question remaining is which uncloven ones, Empire or Bretonia? Fine choices both. Well, we're in Bretonia, so let's go with Bretonia.
And they're on the way to the pointy-headed ones.
And we need to make our way to Caroburg for our quest. You know what? I think we will. And we're going to take your suggestion, Bagel, and just move in a rolling horde. Just a big old blob.
The Golden Horde.
Lulu.
So we'll actually get to see what Castle Carcassonne looks like a little bit. Hopefully these guys move
We have
out.
met before.
Oh, so can your other guys start
Relations
recruiting?
with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord.
Again?
Consider your
Will your
situation
second guy be able to start recruiting
before
again so you can
accepting
get your
the
horde
agreement.
even larger?
Yes, however, we need more money. Actually, you know what? Let's get some Warhounds.
Please.
Boop, 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 boop. We just sit here and raid for the next couple turns.
Glowing green thing behind you.
That is a Skaven Warlock Engineer. I think it's one of the ones that's spawned for, like, what's the word? I think it's like the Pestilent Scheme one that spreads plague. Not sure, though.
Priestess of the lady.
Oh, yeah, that's the plague one. So, he's probably sending that towards Castle Carcassonne, so we're going to want to not go to Castle Carcassonne. But you know what? These guys seem pretty juicy.
Why not just hit a different place? from the Bretonians.
That's what I'm saying. Go to the. Go
Also,
get the wood elves.
would it be bad if they hit plague? Then doesn't that mean that all their defenders are dying?
Yes. However, the plague can spread to us. You know what? Try some more. How far can he move?
The lady.
He can move to Carcassonne this turn. If he infects it, probably won't infect our army if we're in the region. Should be good. Just... What does this do? Let's see. Oh, I see. So that one makes them slow down, so they're easier. So enemies are easier to catch. Up to my mic there. Oops.
Oop.
These ones. It'd be good to have a few, but not invest too heavily. Go boop boop. Also, I find it funny how she's raiding just to keep the attrition down, because she's not getting any income from this.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. How much money's in the King Slate? Ooh, we could definitely raid there and get a lot of money.
Look at the little night boy who just popped up right next to you.
Oh, that's the Fey Enchantress. We could attack her, but let's see, what do we want? I think right now we want upkeep to go down so we don't lose as much. Of that quest because I didn't recruit anyone. Money. Now we just still a little.
Unlikely.
Ooh, research available. War dunk, evasion. We don't really want evasion for the most part because we kind of have an advantage during Beast Path battles because it's long and it's narrow and we can kind of just run at them. Especially with our Vanguard deployment. It's very good. So I think we're going to go for the Endless Hunt for extra movement range. We're gonna end turn. Next turn we should have a pretty meaty army. Actually, you know what? I'm not really bothered if they take any of the region in Astalia. If it comes to war, because, you know, it's not making much money for us. You know what? I'm fine with that. $100 for non-aggression? Actually. How about 50? No. It doesn't go lower than 100. Okay.
Considering that Gazgul or wait, was that Gazgul or Thraka or what? That or
Let's see. Ugrok Cracktooth.
you can the mount request. It's odd.
Now we can pick up and move. Oh, we're making a lot of money from raid. Oh boy. Especially considering that this area is only making 142.
Because of the plague.
No, plague hasn't set in yet. I'm actually surprised he hasn't popped that yet. Must be waiting for something. Or the AI is just distracted, isn't paying attention. That's also an option. But currently, we're significantly stronger than this Wood Elf action.
Is Sacred Tree is?
Sacred Tree has a larger garrison. Sacred Tree is a bit trickier.
What happens if you do end up taking out their sacred tree?
It's just funny.
Ah,
Also a lot of money.
gotcha.
But for the most part, it's just funny.
Isn't that the campaign victory criteria?
Say again?
Isn't that the campaign victory criteria?
Let me check. Long campaign victory. Nah. It's just kill humies. I think that's another beastmen faction that has that as the criteria. Resilience. Then move you right behind Kazrock. Look how much money we're making per turn. Very nice. Guys.
Money.
What is this garrison? Not too bad, actually. Have to be smart if we fight them. Boy, great gained raider. Means I'm making even more money. Rat, why are you following us? Rat, don't do it.
Don't, buddy.
Don't do it, buddy. You have so much to live for. Hey look, Kalidor was destroyed. What a surprise.
Where's Kalidor?
It's either here. Yeah, it's over here because, like, the Knights of Kalidor over here eventually get the option to confederate them. And, usually the confederate. Yeah, we don't quite have the advantage. Oh, but we could encircle them. Cause attrition. Either way, if they attack, we're going to back off.
Buddy.
Bring in the buddy, and what's our odds looking like now? Better. Not optimal, but better.
Sire's back.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Oh, did the rat leave?
I believe so.
He just walked away. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the AI really knows what to do with its, like, heroes sometimes. Okay, so they didn't attack us. Ooh, chaos corruption, but growth down. Or just money. The ruinous powers look down upon us with ire, Lord. Perhaps we are not diligent enough in sowing catastrophe. Perhaps you do not care. If you do, a sacrifice of warriors should appease their dark desires. If you do not, then the herd awaits. Money.
Did he just say screw chaos?
No, he said like he spoke like beast language.
I feel culturally appropriated because, like, American is beast language.
Say what? Say it again, Bagel?
Nothing.
No,
Bagel, nothing.
no, I legit didn't hear you.
That is probably good. Do not rewatch this stream either.
Bagel, you're my friend. You can talk to me.
Oh. Bagel must jump.
Hey, Orion's back.
What? We killed you, you jerk. You could have the good decency to remain dead.
Now they respawn. We're just gonna retreat. Woods. Why are we suffering attrition?
Because things are green and beautiful here.
You know what? That probably is it. Like, no joke. Let me check. Most, yeah, it's because we're in Athelord and we're not raiding. Gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And hopefully we'll be able to bait him in coming in. Or funds.
They wouldn't be low if little pansy elves would just come out and play. It's not even showing us how many people are actually even watching now. Oh, did they come out?
Yes, they did.
Weaklings. They will
But
die.
yeah, basically. Because go hop into raiding. These guys and lightning strike. We have the advantage. Oh, a large body of water in my area? That could work.
Bagel suggestion. You send in the nameless hordes to capture their artillery.
They have no artillery.
All the better.
Most of their army is just archers.
Then you send in the nameless hordes to capture their archers. And then you use them as a snack. Nom nom nom.
Not the worst idea, actually. Oh yeah, this will work. Which is faster? Gorbul's faster. Him there. We're gonna. Pop you two over here.
Your miniatures.
Minotaurs over here.
Hey,
Who
ruins
else?
behind you.
Ruins? Oh yeah.
That would be nice if it was usable.
Yeah. Oh, do I have to go to them? They've been a bad play.
Shock force, just get behind them.
That's what I'm aiming for.
That ruin is usable though.
The hide behind, yes.
Gorbel looks like he's gonna die.
I'm gonna. You're not gonna do too well, buddy. Just retreat. Flee. No, not that way.
The plus side, he distracted their archers for a bit.
Yeah.
Now you're just gonna sweep them up on the flank.
Basically. Where did Caster go?
Hello, I am here.
Ah! This is what happens to pointy ears when they attack the hairy, horny men.
Yes.
Or Gondor.
Oh look, Dryads.
It's
Neat. I still find it funny how Kazrak is still smaller than Orion. Because Orion is like a forest god or whatever. However, I think it's safe to send in the Gorbel now.
yeah. You won't be targeted constantly, I guess.
If you notice, what I'm doing is, Kazrak has like a charge bonus of 70. So it makes it really handy if you just like run him at the enemy. But he doesn't get that bonus if like he's in steady combat.
It's like he's gonna one-shot both of these guys. Never mind. He's going down.
Yeah, we just have to micromanage, and we'll be good.
Quit that! This helps me!
There we go. He's dead.
Oh, wounded.
But he's out of our hair. That's the important thing.
Indeed. And that breaks their morale.
How are they losing you? Faster. Cause as much damage as we can.
Actually gonna push in toward the city now.
In a turn or two, yeah. But first, we've gotta heal up. Our lords took heavy hits. But fortunately, Azrak will heal up pretty quick. Because of one of the perks we chose for him.
Very nice, only 29 remain from that.
Mostly archers. Gotta say, those warhounds did work.
They're fast.
Yeah. Speedy boys.
And 600 pages away from finishing Murky. No, less than 500 pages away from finishing Murky number 7.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Never read that one.
Tappy.
Oh, I've heard. Heard it's a very happy story.
It is.
About a very happy pony who has a very happy time.
He does. Bagel has laughed a lot. I'm not sure if that says more about Bagel or the book. But whatever.
Don't worry about it. All that.
Auto resolve.
Auto resolve.
Auto resolve.
Good thing about beastmen is still recover while option.
Dark Apothecary.
Possible to Crown of Horror. One eye. Is this a discount on Ascensions? Nice. Houndmaster. Summons Hound Pestilence. Well, we'll be getting that in 5 levels. Definitely.
These are Nurgle beasts.
We're not picky on which Chaos God we pick from.
So long as it's not Slanesh.
As long as it's not Slanesh. I don't think Slanesh has any good unit. Or any units.
They're too busy making bebe.
Bebe.
Bebe. Bebe.
Bebe, 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 bebe.
Bebe.
Babies.
You know what the German word for baby is?
Yep.
No.
Private.
What?
The German word for baby is private.
Really? Are you taking the piss?
What?
Are you taking the piss? Are you joking?
Do Germans know what that is? And yes, Begel is joking. The joke is that the Germans use babies in their children in their army.
What?
I mean, you have heard they're making their tanks larger so the pregnant women can fit inside them.
What?
I am scared.
I don't think any of this is accurate. Like, in
I
any
know.
capacity.
No, it shouldn't be accurate in any capacity. But shouldn't and is are two entirely different things.
You are an enigmatic individual. You're a very special boy.
You see, the fetus passes the ammo to the mother, and the mother can put it into the artillery cannon faster.
I think you need to go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. Go the fuck to bed.
Go to
I mean,
bed,
it is
Bagel.
11:15.
You're very tired.
Go home, Bagel. You're drunk.
Oh shit, it is past midnight. Put that one.
It wasn't the German army. Maybe it was the American one.
Sure you're not thinking of Nigeria.
Oh, no. This is definitely one of those stupid, we have to make things accessible argument kind of things.
Oh boy. Chaos. Cost of skill. Dark
That
devotion generated 120 per turn for 5 turns.
Ooh, that's good.
Very nice.
All must fight. What's that one do?
Up, down. Dark devotion is nice.
How do you have so much money right now?
Because I'm raiding.
You haven't even sacked the city yet.
I know.
It's insane.
So, when do we want to consider a stopping point?
I'm gonna say probably soon. Just a couple more turns. I'm not addicted, I swear.
Totally not.
Totally not addicted. Fine. Everything's fine. Just like this
Oh.
game, that's all. Everything's okay.
You got a ton of
Say
gold.
this.
Come on. Good job, Tufty.
Yeah.
I mean, you've only been streaming for what, like? It's only been 2 hours. That's not an addiction.
Has it been 2 hours?
Yeah, it's only been 2 hours.
Oh wow.
Wait, I
That
thought it was.
flies.
Wait, let me double check this.
According to YouTube, it's only been 2 hours.
But YouTube is a liar sometimes.
Susan would
Yeah, because
never
I'm pretty
lie to
sure
us.
it's been at least 3.
Yeah,
Susan would never lie to us. Susan is nice.
it definitely feels more like 3.
Yeah, because you started around like 8, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
It,
it's
it
been
was
4
like
hours.
it was like right before you got here.
Yeah, then it was 4 hours.
How do you like the Golden Horde tactic?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Snowballing is very fun.
And now you can really have fun. Do you have enough to get a 3rd Lord?
I might, but not this turn. Actually. Need to get the ritual mount. Mount? No. In order to recruit these, I need different buildings. So I need to get a chaos spawn or a ritual mount. For these legendary lords. A doom bull. I don't know what that is, but I think it's pretty neat.
What's that?
Shaman. Very beautiful. Very powerful. Let's see. Don't know what I want. I really don't know what I want.
To win.
We want to win. I want to achieve that goal.
Cannon fodder. What does a
Got a-
doom boy?
It's a minotaur, basically. But as a... Ooh. It's a minotaur, but as a lord. You think I'm gonna pay for this? I think I'm going to invest money in infrastructure. That's very funny of you.
Clan 3 is at war.
What?
Clan 3 is at war with someone. Oh!
Away!
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oak of Ages is no joke. We don't want to bait them out of there.
So it's like Avatar.
Unleash the rage within. The war herds
Ooh,
have
a
gathered,
Grey
and
herd.
Grey herd has been formed. Harness its fury and crush your enemies.
Where do I want to send these? Oh, this is very powerful. Send them after the Oak of Ages. Guy over here. Find him. upkeep down. Good investment. There we go. Yay! Look at all that advantage. Gonna auto resolve. I'm very tired.
Done. The Oak of Ages falls.
Yes. Yes, it does. And now the
This
tree
good
is
stuff-
dead. Now that the tree is dead, we can end the stream.
Hey!
The tree is dead. Long live the tree.
Wait, what?
Well, because it's Dead Tree Studios.
Oh.
See, now it's a dead tree.
Yeah.
See?
Uh-oh.
Buy merch. Whatever.
Durthu was
Fucking
angry.
hell.
He did not like that.
I can imagine.
He is a very angry tree.
I mean, we did just burn down his sister or whatever.
I think that's his mother.
Yeah, pretty sure it's his...
Well, we burned his mom. We burned down his mom. So I mean, okay. Okay, I guess I should say, me personally, I would not care if you burned down my mom, but I'm pretty sure that most people would be upset if you burned down their mom.
Yeah,
Harsh.
just a little bit.
Harsh.
Just a smidgen.
Just... What we're gonna do... We're gonna move up. We're gonna kill the tree. With overwhelming numbers.
It should be.
It was very easy.
Hooray! That's why swarms are scary, people.
And this is the golden horde tactic right here, folks.
Very beautiful, very powerful. More corruption.
Except forming a bureaucracy with all this corruption going on.
Exactly. So we killed not just one, but 2 trees. So I'm just gonna pop down. I don't know. Let's see. What do I wanna? I don't know if we'll come back to this. Because it was kind of just like a spark of the moment decision, but.
People have interest in it, sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely see more of this once the update comes out, either on my channel or on the Dead Tree channel. Probably the Dead Tree channel, because, well, my channel isn't really for gaming content except for Umineko, which is unlisted, I think. I'm not sure.
Ooh, super secret content.
Actually, no, that's not the super secret content. Long gaming is the super secret content.
What's going on?
Long gaming is where me and my friends play The Longing. Just repeatedly say, long gaming, over and over again, ad infinitum, and make offensive jokes. And I have it, the videos, like, privated so that nobody can see them except for my friends that I linked to the playlist.
Fun.
Is it that offensive?
Sometimes, but I also want to keep keep the interactions between my friends private. Like this is kind of like performative. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. For Caster's Closet.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up a poll, vote,
Yeah,
so that
vote.
way we can determine the fate.
Work
If
that,
not, I'm just gonna turn L9 into a moose.
work that poll, girl.
Yeah.